So, Chelsea-Juventus finished 1-0 to Juventus. So, we've lost another pre-season game now, the second pre-season game that we've played against another European side as well. Another top European side we've lost, which is it's a bit disappointing. I mean, it's a little bit concerning. There's definitely no need to panic, no need to get too worked up over this. I'm definitely going to try not to sort of buy into the sort of negativity too much, but there is a few concerns that I do think need to be addressed by Alonso before the season starts. He's still got work to do, and I think it is worth noting, of course, as well, that we will not be finished in the transfer window. It's been announced today that Pep Travaria looks to be making the move. That signing looks to be confirmed now, which would be 19 million plus add-ons. We've come back in for this player, and it looks like we've got it over the line now. So let's hope, fingers crossed, that one has actually gone through now. And that's not a deal that's collapsed so like it looked like it did before, but we've come back in and looks like could be announced officially soon, which is good, which is definitely important. We need another defender in, and of course the goalkeeper situation, as I've said many times, needs to be addressed in the remainder of the window, ideally before the pre-season ends, so Alonso can have a bit of time to get his full 11, or pretty much his full squad for next season, for this season, up to speed ahead of the Fulham game, because we are going to have to play a lot better when the season starts than we have done in these last two games. Of course, it is only pre-season, it is only a friendly, you can't really read too much into this. However, a little bit. We definitely want this to. It's a little bit concerning. I think you can only read too much into these. You only read so much into this type of game, this type of result. However, certainly some work to do. So some things that still need to be addressed. Rodgers and players like that are going to come back into the joining up with the squad now after this game. So that's good as well. Hopefully, be up to full speed soon, because of course a lot of subs were made as well after going 1-0 down, and it did really feel like after that they went 1-0 up. There's no real way we get back into the game, really. It was that type of game. It was really evenly matched game, nothing really in it. Both sides had chances, both keepers had to make saves, both both create some decent moments, but again, of course, it is only a pre-season game, and it is only a there is only so hard I think players are going to try in the last 20 minutes in what is effectively a warm-up game. But it's the lineup we played with yesterday. We played with a 4-4-2. Of course, players like Reece James that would play with wing-backs with not back yet. A few players like Palmer out, yesterday Caldwell out. I think that's just precautionary with them too. But yeah, hopefully hopefully there is nothing in that. Robert Sanchez started in goal, and you've got the back line, Palestra, Wesley Fofana. Then you've got Tosin Adebayo. Then you've got Gerald Hatto. That's the back four. Then in the four in front, the two midfielders, Jazali and Casado, who captains the side yesterday. Then Gittins and Coenda, who played either side of them as the wingers yesterday, or in that system. And then you've got the two up front, João Pedro and Danny Welbeck, players that we've not yet played together. Both of them gone together yesterday. Welbeck making his debut as well. So that was the team. Obviously, you can see a bit improvised because certain key players aren't there. Certain players we don't know what's happening with yet, like Enzo as well. Certain players have not been bought yet as well. So it's interesting though we went with both of them two up front. Will that be something we do in the actual season? I think at times, possibly. I think depending on various factors, I think that could be something was to do a two up front. It's something that's kind of almost died out a bit, but I definitely think they're still a place for in modern football for sure. In the end as well, it was a really good goal that won the game for Juventus yesterday as well, I have to say. And yeah, definitely not going to get too worried, too concerned about this. It is mildly concerning the fact we've lost two in a row. Spurs, we've been playing against 10 men as well, so a little bit of a worry, but I think I trust Alonso. I think we will get up to speed, and of course players will come into this team as well, and which will make a big difference. Having certain players come back into it, certain new signings potentially as well. So still a lot that can happen. But this friendly has ended in defeat, unfortunately. And